Council meeting for March 5th, 2018. In consideration of the people around you, please turn off your cell phones and other electronic devices. Thank you. Roll call. Valerie, can we please have roll call for the attendance?
Mrs. Shue?
Here.
Mr. Fitzgerald? Mrs. Donato?
Here.
Mrs. Jenkins?
Here.
Mr. Augustine?
Here.
Mr. Fodor?
Present.
Mr. Hack?
Here.
Move to exclude Tom Fitzgerald?
Did you say excuse or exclude?
Excuse. I did say exclude.
Just checking.
Excuse.
I'll second that if you.
Okay, all in favors?
Aye.
Motion passed. There will be a change in the agenda. We will be moving the presentation to council before legislation. Can I have a motion to approve the change of agenda? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the invocation will be given by Christine Shue, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand.
Heavenly One, we are fortunate to live in a place of freedom and plenty, and we thank you for those gifts. As we conduct our business tonight, may we remember that we are to be responsible stewards of these gifts for the benefit of those who have trusted us with these positions of leadership. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We had a special meeting on 2/12/18 and a special meeting on 2/20/18 and a regular meeting at 2/20/18. Can I get an approval for these minutes as posted? Move to approve.
Second.
Mrs. Donato?
Yes.
Mrs. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Augustine?
Yes.
Mr. Fodor?
Yes.
Mrs. Shue?
Yes.
Mr. Hack?
Yes. So moved. Tonight, with our public comments from visitors, we will now recognize you. Please raise your hand if you wish to speak. When called upon, please use the podium. Clearly state your name and address into the microphone and limit your comments to 3 minutes. Any dialogue must be conducted through me as president of council, although your comments or questions can be addressed to the council, administration, or both. There will not be a presentation tonight from the Harvey students. Your teacher is sick. No, the mother-in-law is sick. The mom is, I'm sorry. So, is there anybody that would like to speak? Yes.
My name is Kathy Dean, and I live at 344 Bank Street. I want to thank the city administration for sponsoring the immigration panel discussion that took place last Tuesday. I think it was very well organized. The format was excellent. The moderator from the League of Women Voters did a very, very nice job. The panel guests were articulate and informative. They presented information from their personal experiences with immigration law, but many of the facts with a little work can be found on the U.S. immigration website. In a time of so much misinformation, I appreciate the opportunity to listen and learn from reliable resources. I believe this was time well spent. Thank you for providing this opportunity.
Thank you. Committee reports. Does anyone have anything to report from their committees? Legislation. If you wish to comment on legislation, you must request to do so at this time. Those who make such requests will then be called upon after the reading. Any dialogue must be conducted through me as president of council, although your comments or questions will be addressed to the council, the administration, or both. When called upon, please use the podium. Clearly state your name and address into the microphone and limit your comments to 3 minutes. So, ordinance number 1 was tabled. Ordinance number 2. Ordinance number, resolution number 3. Resolution number 4. Resolution number 5. Resolution number 6. That's it. We'll move into resolution number 2, third reading.
A resolution authorizing and directing the city manager to enter into an agreement with Mariana Properties for the license agreement for the purpose of a laid-down area.
Any questions or comments? Can I get a motion?
Move to suspend?
It's the third reading one.
Move to adopt?
Second.
Mrs. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Augustine?
Yes.
Mr. Fodor?
Yes.
Mrs. Shu?
Yes.
Mrs. Dinello?
Yes.
Mr. Hack?
Yes. Resolution number 2 passed. Resolution number 3, second reading.
A resolution authorizing and directing the city manager to advertise for bids and enter into a contract including any and all ensuing change orders with the lowest and best bidder for the 2018 road improvement program and declaring an emergency.
This is for the paving of Pine and not Pine, Pearl and Sherwood.
This is something we can stay on.
Yes.
No questions or comments? We'll keep this on then for the third reading. Resolution number 4, first reading.
Authorizing the city manager to enter into an agreement with the Lake County Board of Commissioners and other pertinent parties to extend the city of Painesville's sewage services to the benefited lots of the Ashbury Point Development in Lake County, Ohio, and declaring an emergency.
Good evening. What I'm presenting here to you this evening is an agreement that we've reached with Lake County. The Asbury Point development is the area, I'm trying to familiarize, it's on Johnny Cake Road. It's where the Concord Township sign is at, on the churches, next to the churches out there. As you know, the old apple orchard that's sitting there. You guys are all familiar with that. That's the area that's looking to be developed. What we work with agreements, the same thing as Tuckmere, is the road between, it's in the township between this property and the city of Painesville. So what they asked us to do was enter an agreement for providing sewage flow to our facility. What we agreed to is to provide the transmission system, basically the sewer pipes. We're not paying anything for it, Lake County, and part of it's in Concord and part of it's in Painesville Township, right under the right there. So we've entered into agreement for your consideration to provide sewage service to this area. Lake County will be responsible for the system, and basically they're going to pay us our sewage fees to have a sewage system. It's all part of our 208 plan. 208 plan is a statewide plan by Ohio EPA. They fall within our area. Our 208 plan extends over to Fairport Mercer Road, out to the airport, the old airport out on the city property. So our 208 plan is really big. And basically it encompasses the ability for us to provide sewage system to all those areas, as long as they provide a transmission system to get it to our wastewater plant. So if you have any questions, first.
So, the 208 plan, does that mean that we get first right of refusal? Or why would the county not do this themselves?
Well, they don't have a way to get sewage to that area.
Okay.
And it's a lot of that area out there is standard is on septic systems.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
This is good for us.
That's very good.
I agree.
Yeah, we don't have any responsibilities other than them paying us fees.
How far back do we have to go to tap in our system? Like, how far is this going to
Well, if you go through the Tuckmere Drive right there, on the other side is the new development. Liberty Greens, thank you. Yeah, it's just on the other, one road away. So from this property, if you go straight north,
Okay,
You got it?
I
Yeah.
was trying to figure out where.
I should have had a better overall map, I'm sorry.
So what does this actually drain to or pump to?
It does, it all flows by gravity to our plant. Yeah, almost all of our sanitary system is gravity.
Okay. And our pipe width is okay that we
Yeah.
can take this amount of?
Yeah, we're a facility of 6 million gallons, and we're at 3 million gallons.
Okay.
Yeah, we would love to have a lot more.
How many acres?
I bet you don't have.
Not very much, it's just that,
Even
it's
if we're
just,
downwind?
here we go.
You love it, don't you?
I do.
This is
Love
your,
down there.
I can say, no.
How many acres is that?
That little acreage in there is not very big. I'd probably say maybe 20 acres is that little lot in there. It's not very big. But it's a nice agreement. I worked it up, I worked with Joe on it. As they develop that whole area out there, it might be more opportunities for us.
Do we know where the stormwater in this goes?
To the county storm sewers.
Yeah, it is. It wouldn't be ours.
All right.
And how important?
I'm always leery when they start
Oh, we can go through it.
developing up there because it's flowing down towards the lake.
Any other questions?
Any questions or comments? We'll keep this
Get on
on
over
first
down
reading.
It does.
Resolution number 5, first reading.
Resolution authorizing and directing the city manager to advertise for bids and enter into a contract including any and all ensuing change orders with the lowest and best bidder for the reconstruction of Walnut Street and declaring an emergency.
This is for the last section of Walnut from Louvain to Schwab. This came over 3 reads.
This can.
Yes.
Great. Is there any questions or comments on number 5?
I know the residents of Walnut Street will be extremely happy when this is over with, because I think 3 out of the last 4 years now, they will have. And the construction, will this be done before the school year starts?
Probably not. So we'll have to work with the school. They can come up July though. We come around that way. This is awarded after July 1, so we probably won't even get started till the end of July, beginning of August.
You know, on some of the bids I saw was asphalt concrete. Is that they have their choice?
No, asphalt concrete is asphalt,
Okay,
and then just Portland cement concrete is the regular concrete.
okay.
We'll keep this on first reading then.
I have a quick question. Well, after the bid is awarded, will we go out and talk to the residents and businesses and make sure there's ways to get in and out of?
Yes, absolutely. We always do, especially with the businesses. We try to coordinate with them. And the funeral home, I know, has already expressed some concern, so we will definitely work with them.
Jay called me.
Yeah, I promise we'll work with
All right,
them.
great. Thank you.
Thank you. This will stay on first reading. Resolution number 6, first reading.
A resolution authorizing and directing the city manager to enter into an agreement with the Ohio Department of Transportation, ODOT, for the resurfacing of Richmond Street, State Route 283 in the city of Painesville and declaring an emergency.
So we're working with ODOT, and we have some funding with them to go from Route 20 all the way to Sanford Street, where their new bridge, they put in a new bridge, 535. So they are going to do the advertising, they are going to do the awarding, and they are going to do the construction management. So we have entered into an agreement just to give them this money as our 20% to their 80%.
Ms. Shoot.
Is this something that we should probably move now on?
If we could, I would appreciate it.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Mr. Augustine?
Yes.
Mr. Fodor?
Yes.
Mrs. Shu?
Yes.
Mrs. Dinello?
Yes.
Mrs. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Hack?
Yes.
Move to adopt.
Second?
Mr. Fodor?
Yes.
Mrs. Shu?
Yes.
Mrs. Dinello?
Yes.
Mrs. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Augustine?
Yes.
Mr. Hack?
Yes, resolution number 6 passes. Unfinished business, we have none. New business, none. Departmental presentation, none. Administrator report, law director,
Nothing at this time.
city manager,
Nothing further to report.
correspondence, clerk of council.
The next regular council meeting will be held Monday, March 19th at 7:30. There will be a work session Monday, March 12th for the Brick Roads in courtroom 1 at 5:15, and there's also a work session Monday, March 19th at 7 o'clock for vacant property. The Easter egg hunt is March 24th at 10 a.m. at Veterans Park. The next pop-up Painesville is March 8th in front of Branches of Wellness from 11 to 2. Wild Sport and Smooth Rider food trucks will be in attendance, and private rules are due April 6th.
Thank you. Closing comments? Nick?
I don't have much today. I just wanted to say a couple thank yous. First, Leanne, thank you for the sidewalk presentation the other week. It was very informative, and I'm excited to see it as I run through the city. And then thank you, Monica, and for putting together the immigration meeting that we had, and Lieutenant Burgett for being one of the speakers. We appreciate you being there. Thank you. And that's all for me.
Great. Jim?
Ditto what Nick said, and I got none.
All right. Christine?
Likewise, I'm done.
Katie?
I think that Valerie mentioned the Easter egg hunt on March 24th, but I didn't hear anything about breakfast with the bunny. So anybody with little ones that wants to register for breakfast with the bunny on that date, be sure to get your registration into the recreation department. Also, just be aware as we start coming to the summer months, if you have young ones, a lot of the registration for kindergarten is open right now. The YMCA summer camp registration, Painesville City summer registration will be opening shortly. So just keep your eyes out for all that stuff as we prepare for hopefully warmer weather soon. And that's it.
Thank you. Lori?
I have nothing to say.
Wow, I have a lot. So, I just want to let you know, a few months back, I got appointed to be on the American Public Power Association board, representing Painesville City, and as a representative for the American Power Association, we had an annual legislative rally in D.C. The point of this rally was to talk to Congress about the direct impact federal action on local level. We represented 49 million Americans that are served by public power. The two issues were American municipal power communities focused on were transportation and build American bonds. With the transportation, there's two types of transportation projects. It's important to, transmission, sorry, thank you. She was there too, so. But it's important to understand the difference in the oversight assigned to each. A baseline project is one that's necessary to maintain reliable power to the grid, and there's supplemental transmission projects do not receive the same level of scrutiny and do not satisfy reliability. Operations, performance, and economic criteria, these costs are passed along to the consumers, but without determination that they are necessary or prudent. Since 2012, there have been approximately $12.7 billion in supplemental projects compared to $11.6 billion of baseline projects and transmission-owned driven transmission network upgrades. This falls short of the FERPA orders establishing requirements for coordination, openness, transparency, information exchange, and comparability in transmission planning process. AMP, on behalf, filed a complaint on February 15, 2018 with FERC, agreed that PJM supply projects planning process was just not reasonable. Planning process was not, or we asked Congress to ensure that the investments are proven cost-effective and future-focused. We asked that representatives instruct FERC and the Department of Energy to continue advancing planning models and engaging in the industry in this effort. We also asked that they encourage FERC to ensure the return on investment reflected current economic conditions and actual risk levels for the investments. Build American bonds. During the Obama administration, the federal government offered Build American bonds, BABS, to help the infrastructure projects moving during the economic downturn. After comparing the numbers, the BABS was more fiscally prudent than the tax-exempt bonds. due to guaranteed annual incentive payments, we decided to use the finance tool for Perry State and Hydro products. Unfortunately, the BABs were rolled into the Budget Act of 2011. As part of this Budget Control Act of 2011, mandatory sequestration went into effect March 2013 and was originally imposed through that fiscal year till 2021. Incentives payments for the BABs were accidentally rolled into sequestration. The sequestration has been extended 4 times and now runs through 2027. At the end of 2027, it will cost Perry State and Hydro participants approximately $71 million. Painesville Electric customers pay $1.4 million more than anticipated because of this breach of contract by the federal government. We ask congressmen to address these problems that sequestration is imposing on our issues of the BABs. Require that the Office of Management and Budget take appropriate actions to reclassify the BABs so that they will not be subject to future sequestration. We also ask that the legislation action take place to restore the incentives payments in order to meet contractors' obligations and promise to our customers and to us. So, I mean, basically, we're asking them to be honest with what they're doing with this money and to, you know, give it back. And, I mean, I learned a lot on this whole 3-day week, and I'm just still like reading more about this, but I think it's important that we could be competitive with our nonprofit, I mean with our profit like CEI, and with, you know, working with AMP and working with other legislative bodies, we can move forward and be more productive for Painesville and other small municipal power plants. And it's really a privilege to be on this board, and there's only like 50 representatives from the whole United States, and I'm one of them. So I'm gonna say anything because I was there, you know, Monica and our power superintendent, and you know, they've obviously worked with us day in and day out, and I've been reading up through all these different booklets that I've gotten, and again, I'm very proud to be part of this, and I hope to come back with a little bit more understanding and to try to relate it to you, you know, our residents, because this is a big thing, and it's, you know, they need to be fair. So I did get a chance to meet with Portman and Brown. So that's it. At this point, can I have someone move to executive session?
I make a motion to move to executive session in accordance with Article 2, Section 6.1, to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of an employee or official of the city.
Second. Mrs. Shute?
Yes?
Mrs. Donato?
Yes.
Mrs. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Augustine?
Yes.
Mr. Coder?
Yes.
Mr. Heck?
Yes. All right. Thank you.
Oh, we didn't need to.
No.